it's time to move on to our guest speaker presentation. But before we do, I got to share my screen because we are going to take a look at a very short, special little video. I wanted to share with you that success is not about reaching the destination. It's about enjoying the journey along the way. And here we go, my friends. So sit back, relax, and let's take a look at a special journey that took place to bring us to where we are today and to bring this person to where he is today. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you Atomy, America's newest Crown Master. I stole every one of those pictures off of your Facebook account, so I took them without your approval, and I'm not apologetic. So with that, my friends, Crown Master Jason Shim, take it away, sir.
Wow, awesome. Wow, amazing, amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh my, this is what a surprise. You know, thanks so much for the video, but I'm still have a concern that how much time did you spend on this without spending on your business?
It was a lot of sleepless nights, I'll tell you that. Okay. And yeah, I was up late for quite a while here doing that, but
thank you so much. That was amazing. Thank you, everyone. I see a lot of people from the picture, and just gave me a lot of, just passing through my head, and I see a lot of faces still here, a lot of faces, gone away, Wow, what a surprise. Thank you so much, Scott, for doing all of this together. And, you are all, everyone in this room, you are part of this, the Scrum Mastership that I did just a month ago, that was all because of you guys. And, because of the Atomy gave us the opportunity to do something from nothing and make really, really amazing thing, right? I cannot say thank you enough, thank enough for everyone, for thank God, thank for the company, thank for the CEO, thank you for all my partners, thank you for the company. The success that I made is truly, the ultimate benefit of this success is the freedom that I'm having right now. Let me share my story a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. We don't have a lot of time. When I started this business, the first thing I was told I was told many things, but one of the things that I remember was, life scenario. You have to write down your life scenario because if you can dream it, you could achieve it. That's what Walt Disney said, right? And same thing is being said in Atomy too. If you can dream it, you could achieve it. So write it down on your life scenario. You know what I wrote down 10 years ago? I wrote down, 2020, I'm gonna go to Korea and get married. Don't get me wrong, I'm getting married with the same lady that I was married, okay? So I'm gonna get married because my parents couldn't come to our wedding, because of the situation. So that was my dream 10 years ago to go to Korea and have a wedding. But if you understand the situation I was in, that was really, really almost impossible because I didn't have the legal residence in US. I couldn't make a trip to outside the US. Once I make it, I cannot come back. That was my situation. But I still wrote it down, that thing on my life scenario. You know what happened? The goal was 2020 when I wrote it down, but it happened 1 year earlier. It happened in 2019. I was able to get the residency and I was able to make a trip to Korea. And after 23 years living in America, right? 23 years, I couldn't make a trip, but finally I was able to make a trip to Korea and I was able to bring my family, 6 family members from US to Korea in the peak time. It cost me a lot of money for just the airplane fare, right? But I was able to do that and go to Korea and have 1 month vacation with my family in Korea, with my parents, with my in-laws, with my cousins, or I also visit the Atomy Park in the headquarters and meeting CEO. All these things happened in 2019. It happened 1 year earlier than my life scenario. But you know what happened? At that moment in 2019, I didn't realize there was God's plan. But hear me out. If it happened in 2020 as my plan, I couldn't go because of the pandemic. But God created the plan. Hey, Jason is planning to go to 2020 and getting married. Hey, let's plan, give him some benefit, give him 1 year early and make him to go to Korea and have a wedding and come back. And after that, boom, the pandemic happened and everything locked down. And I was like, wait a minute. This is God's plan. I just wrote down my life scenario 10 years ago and just worked very, very hard with Atomy. And if you dream it, you could achieve it. I'm truly telling you, because the two people made a testimonial, Emily and Julie, did a testimonial about ABR. That's amazing thing. Now we are launching new system about the sales master, right? Let me tell you this. Atomy is almost perfect. When I heard about Atomy, I thought Atomy is perfect. You know, absolute quality with the absolute price at the same time. In the market, no one has that. If you have an absolute quality, they have a very expensive price. If they have absolute price, they have a very poor quality. You cannot have both, simply. But Atomy has done that for the first time with the network marketing. And Atom is given the opportunity that I was looking for. In the life of living in America, you know, I was always told that, you know, if you want to live a rich life, not a poor life, doesn't have to be like a super rich, but if you want to have a decent life, you need to have your own business. But can you find your own business when you don't have any money, when you don't have any skill, and especially if you don't speak very good English? You know, my English is okay, but not very competitive. If you have to work in the corporate world, you know how it's competitive to survive in the corporate world, right? So for me, it was very, very difficult, almost impossible to start my own business. But Atomy gave me a business opportunity for free, not not just a regular business opportunity, but you can start this business with nothing. No matter how poor you are, if you still brush your teeth, if you still take a shower, if you still laundry your clothes, if you still wash your dishes, then you can start this business because you are spending your what is that your daily necessities anyway, right? That money you are spending already to other place, like Julie said, I forgot that you could just you just have to switch to Atomy, then you can get started your business. That's how I started. I was so poor. I lost everything when I had my last child, the youngest one, come to our arm. After 20 days later, we lost my house and I lost everything. And I was living day by day, hoping I don't wake up tomorrow morning. That was my prayer. Please don't wake me up. Let me sleep forever. That was my prayer. That's how hard I was. But now, as a crown master, it's amazing. The opportunity is not just just an opportunity. This is the opportunity that you are looking for your lifetime. People are looking for this kind of opportunity for their lifetime, but unfortunately, we don't advertise, and unfortunately, they have a right misconcept about our business industry. So our job is to just tell them about Atomy, right? But starting with products, we have to learn three things. The three things are working for us. Number one is products. Number two is system. Number three is sponsors. These three things are working for us, right? First thing is products. If you want to be successful in Atomy, you have to understand about our products. For example, let me introduce one product for you tonight. That is Finezyme. Anybody taking a Finezyme? If you want to live longer, healthy, then you must take Finezyme. In order to live longer, healthy life, then you have to eat small amount of food. And you have to chew a lot, digest as much as possible in your mouth and then swallow. That's the healthy habit when you eat food. So what role the Finezyme takes in Atomy? Finezyme helps you digest, just like you chew a lot in your mouth, and helps you act like you just ate small amount of food because it digests so fast in your stomach and make it pass through. So it gives you the effect that you ate small amount of food and the effect that you chew a lot. So so the result is you don't feel any like how do you say the fullness, the not pleasant fullness in your stomach, right? You feel so full, and you burp a lot, and you fart a lot maybe, and you don't feel comfortable on your stomach, right? That status in your stomach is giving you so much free radical oxygen. And that free radical oxygen makes you older faster. This is very important. If you don't have a fine enzyme, you need to eat small amount of food. But in living in America, living in this 21st century, it's not easy. So much food, so much sugar everywhere, right? It's so difficult to eat just small amount. Right? We still have to eat small amount, and we have to chew a lot. But if you cannot, sometimes you have to eat extra food, and you are in a hurry. You just had to eat your food in like 10 minutes, right? Supposed to be taking like 40 minutes. But who has 40 minutes to enjoy your lunch, enjoy your breakfast, enjoy your dinner, right? We just eat, and busy life. So fine enzyme helps you to have a very healthy life. So take your fine enzyme after every meal. 1 sachet or 2 sachets, doesn't matter, it's up to you, but take a fine enzyme. So if you know this kind of knowledge and tell your friends, not just for your health, but for their benefit, right? Then they're gonna try, and if they get the benefit, oh, I love it, and the price is right, I could afford it, then think about it. You have a recurring sales happens all the time. So if you have a right knowledge, I'm not going to talk about all the details of the products. We have so many products. We have to spend whole night to talk about the product, just the product. So just remember, if you have right knowledge about our product and you tell them, then the product goes to your customers and they work for you. The product works for you. The second thing that works for you is system. We have AllAboutAtomy. That's the system under Jason Shim, Crown Master. We are gathering once a month in English, right? And everybody's welcome. Even outside the team, they are welcome. You could invite your friends from other lines. Don't alluring them to come to your line, okay? All right, that's very, very bad thing. But you could just invite them to come to our meeting. Hey, enjoy, and you can learn. So AllAboutAtomy is happening every month. And we have a one-day seminar happens from the company. They host one-day seminar. They host a Success Academy. And the headquarters is hosting World Success Academy, right? For everywhere in the world. All this system is working for you. For me, think about me. I have members every country in England, Swiss, Netherlands, German, Spain, Brazil, Mexico, you name it. Colombia, Japan, Philippines, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Singapore. Doesn't matter where you go, I have members. But can I educate them personally? No. And do I have to do it? No. Thanks to the system teaches them, educate them to understand about the business with a better status, and they become a leader, and they make their business to the next level. That's the system. But how you have to make it to work for you? First, you have to work for the system. Let's say, for example, hey, we have AllAboutAtomy Zoom seminars happening, but I don't have any partners. I have to do this, that. I'm busy, so let me skip. If you're just skipping the system that we are providing, like a Zoom meeting like this, or offline, soon we gotta start the offline meeting. If you don't join to this system, if you don't work for the system will never work for you. because you have to understand how the system works, how you have to participate. What is your role? What is your participation that you have to make? If you don't understand those, you don't know how to make them to join our system, your partners to join our system. Once your partners joining our system, the system works for you by working with your partners. So you have to work for the system first. Lastly, the sponsors are working for you because we are partners. What is the partnership? We are helping each other. We are not sponsoring you, doing the work for you. We are not doing it, but we are partners. We are helping each other. You help us and we'll help you too. If you make a bigger commitment, we make a bigger commitment. If you quit, there's no way we can help you, right? So sponsors are willing to help you if you have a right attitude, if you have a right minded. If you make a bigger commitment, we'll make a bigger commitment too. So these three things will work for you: the products, the system, and the sponsors, right? For free. Am I charging you any money when I talk to you? Hey, we have a meeting for tonight, another hour, $500 per hour. Is there any such a thing like this in Atomy system? No, because we are partners. We help each other. Your success is my success, right? And you have to bring your partner who wants to be successful and help them as much as possible. Provide everything you have. Teach everything that you know. Talk everything, all the experience that you have. Talk to them and listen to them. What's your situation, right? What do you think about Atomy? What's your question? Make them to understand about Atomy. Then you have a partners coming to you. You know, I have a vision for everyone. You know, since I came to Korea, right? A lot of people are working very hard. And now they are very excited because they launched the new system about semi-sales master. What is the semi-sales master? No, before you reach auto sales master, the sales master is 2.5 million points in each side. And then if you become an auto sales master, you will be making about $2,000 a month, right? As a residual income. That's amazing, amazing. But they just created another step before the sales master. If you achieve 1.5 million PVs in each side, then they'll give you an extra bonus. And if you collect all these bonuses, top of the month and the bottom of the month, you know, together, then you will be making about like $1,000, a little less than $1,000, but let's say it's $1,000 a month. Our goal is to make $1,000 extra. If you just started, your goal should be $1,000 a month. You know, I talked to so many people I have in the past. You know, my experience, when I talk to them, hey, you know, I started an Atomy business as my business. I want to make a $40,000, $50,000, you know, $60,000 a month. Then they, you know what they say? Are you nuts? Do you think it's easy? Do you think you can do it? You know, that kind of income is for special people. You know, people like us, we cannot do it. They are becoming a super negative and they try to drag you down. Hey, Jason, get the grip. You cannot do it. Don't be fooled. So all the negative things. But let's change it now. Hey, friend, my friend. Hi, Christina. You know, I like to start. I started these new things. I just want to make extra $1,000 as my part-time job. And can you help me? All you have to do is just switch the product from whatever you're buying to Atomy. And you don't even have to buy from me. Just become a member and buy from the website, and they will deliver to you. And you know, it's a $99 to get the free shipping. It's getting better and better, right? When I started, it was $700 before tax to get the free shipping. Now, after that, $500. After that, $350. After that, $150. Now it's $99. Who knows? It's going to be $50 in the future, right? I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it will be. But don't expect it too much because the delivering system is too much money now. But anyway, that's all you have to do. Do me a favor as a friend, right? And in America, I will tell you, our product, especially like for example, the toothpaste and toothbrush, these are cheaper than the products in Costco. If you compare the price to price, we are cheaper and we are bigger, cheaper than Costco. You know, I'm not even mentioning about the quality. Of course, our quality is way better than the products from Costco, but the price is cheaper than Costco. Don't deal. What is your reason not to change your product from your place to Atomy, right? Most likely, they will agree with you. Hey, okay, I will switch my product from the regular store to my own business. I want to become a member. Okay, I will switch. And then you know what? Extra $1,000 sounds very realistic. And they gonna ask you, hey Jason, can I do that too? I want to make extra $1,000, of course. You know, it'll be super nice, right? You know, if I come to Korea right now, I'm Korea. For those people who doesn't know, I'm in Korea right now, right? But before I come to Korea, I met some people, and I happen to know their income, the financial income. What is financial income? You know, he said he made $4,500 from his stock. He has a stock and he got dividends from the stock, and the total amount of money he made last year was $4,500. And I was, you know, I became curious. Hey, so how much money of stock do you have to make $4,500 for whole year? You know what he said? He said he has $1 million of stock and he made $4,500 for the whole year, not even $50 per month. So let's compare. How would you have $1 million stock? You have to buy the stock using extra money that you have, if you have, right? But most people don't have any extra money, right? So you have to spend your money to buy the stock, and then you have to buy very aggressively over the years. I don't know how long it's gonna take to make $1 million. If you, maybe even it's impossible not. Let's say you bought $1 million of stock, and the dividends that you're getting is not even $50. So let's think doing Atomy is like a buying stock, right? If you sign up a person, it's an empty stock, zero dividend. But if the person start using our product, starting with a toothpaste, toothbrush, or start with a him or him absolute skincare set, whatever, right? If they buy a lot of product from Atomy from their account, then it's a super yielding stock. Gives you a lot of dividend, right? And if you're collecting these stocks around you, they are free, right? You just have to talk to them. Hey, you know, I have this. Are you interested in? If they agree, hey, you just got a stock. Depends on how much product they use. It becomes a super stock or, you know, small amount of stock. If you keep collecting this free stock, it starts to give you dividends. And if you become a semi-auto sales master, then you will be making extra $1,000 a month, which is equivalent to have $2 million stock. Isn't it amazing, right? So which one is easier? Buying $2 million stock or become a semi-sales master, right? So it's much more realistic. Of course, you have to dream to make a $50,000 a month or $100,000 a month. You have to have a dream. You have to have that desire, goal inside you. But let's change our strategy. Don't mention it to people about you will be making $50,000 a month, because they become jealous, and they try to stop you. Instead of saying that, why don't you start telling people, hey, extra $1,000 I'm gonna make. Would you do me a favor? As a friend, if you try to make extra $1,000 because, oh, I need, look at the situation, so difficult. The future is so vague. You don't know what's gonna happen. You cannot tell what's gonna happen. The world is changing so fast. But I just want to make a $1,000 extra money a month. Would you do me a favor? And it's not a super difficult thing. You just have to switch from the low quality product to better quality product, right? With an absolute price, right? And our product is cheaper than Costco. What's your reason not to do it? If they still deny it, then you have to reconsider them as your friend, okay? So Atomy is always trying to make a better system for you. So what do we have to do? We have to do three things. Number one, we have to have a faith. The faith about our product, faith about our system, faith about your sponsors, and faith about your success. Be confident about your success. Jason Shim is not a special person. He was very, very normal person. Not even normal, I guess. He was just, I don't know how to express. He must be like one of the billion people, right? I don't know how to express. Just nobody. But now I became a somebody because of the Atomy. Just follow the system, get educated, improve yourself every day, educate yourself every day, and get better and better. Just like my background here, renew by day, right? If you renew yourself every day with Atomy, have a confidence, you will be successful. You will be just successful. It's not, how do you say, it'll be miracle not to make a success in Atomy, right? So you will be successful. Have confidence, have a strong faith in you about your success, right? Have a motivation about your success. If you don't have that motivation, think about your family. If you have the love of your family, you will get motivated. Just like me, I have 4 children, my wife, as a father and as a husband. Man, I have to do something. And the things that I was doing is so hard and no vision. But look at Atomy. It gives you all the vision, all the amazing things, right? So have confidence. Number 2 is have a goal. Goal. It has to be goal-oriented. Goal means what the something that you want to achieve. For example, let's say you want to achieve, say, my sales master in the second half of the April and every month, or diamond master, like a June or July, or whatever, or Sharon Rose master. Oh, I'm gonna plan with the star master. But number 3 things that you have to do is, first, have faith. Number 2 is a goal. Number 3 is teamwork. Teamwork. The reason why we are united, coming to this room together, is to develop the teamwork. We have to see each other, that we know we are a team under Jason. We are the one team. We have to coordinate our effort together to achieve something. Everybody's working very hard, lowering their, what do you call it, in a boat. Everybody have a role and they are working very hard. But if they are not synchronous, the boat is not going anywhere. Am I right? Just staying there, just circling the same spot, getting nowhere. But if we plan as a team, making our effort very efficient, then we can go faster than any other team. Jason Shim is committed to work so hard again for another 3 years until I achieve my Imperial Master. You must be part of it. You must be the team making all this thing happening. If I become an Imperial Master, some of you have to become Crown Master, some of you have to become Royal Master and Star Master, Sharon Rose Master, and Diamond Masters and Sage Masters, and some of you become Semi-Sage Master. So everyone has to be part of it. But if everyone think in different way, different timing, then this whole thing is not possible. Think about it. I just became a Crown Master, right? Then how many Royal Masters do I need? 4 of them. How many Star Masters do I need? 12 of them. How many Sharon Rose Masters do I need? 36 of them. How many Diamond Masters do I need? 118. How many Sales Masters do I need? 324 sales masters. All together, about almost 500 masterships happening together at the same time to achieve one Crown Master. You will be Crown Master someday too. If you cannot create this harmony, teamwork, then you can never, I cannot say never, but you have to wait until these 500 people all of a sudden, hey, I want to achieve my mastership, and happen one day at the same time without coordinating. It's very, very rare. Am I right? It's all about the game of the probability, right? That probability is really, really rare. It's 1 out of 500 combination. So the teamwork is the key that we have to create, right? So Jason Shim's last vision in this today's vision is, I wanna make our team global. You know, like we know, we have people from Indonesia, Singapore, and Philippines, and other countries, Australia. Everybody's coming into our Zoom meeting from all over the world. Of course, even in America, we have Hawaii, Maryland, Alabama, Atlanta, North Carolina, New Jersey, Maryland, Boston, everywhere, Chicago, everywhere, right? I have a plan, end of the April, I'm going back to US. And then in May, I want to make a travel to South America. And then I want to go to Europe in June. And I spoke to the country manager in German a couple of days ago, and he'll be managing the whole Europe. And I'll be staying at least 1 month in Germany, trying to open my market to the Europe. And I'll be traveling. We have the benefit of unlimited levels, and with one server, right? Wherever you go, even if you are in Russia, right? Russia is having a big trouble because of the war, right? But still, people from Russia can do atomy business by connecting to outside the world, right? Same as you. You may be sitting where you are, but you are not limited to where you are. You could connect to everywhere in the whole world because we have Zoom, SNS, everything. If you say, oh, blah, 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 all kinds of excuses, that will limit you. But if you think outside the box, you are not limited just your place. Your limit is just sky. You can go anywhere in the whole world, bring your business. Think about it. This is a great opportunity for people, especially for those people who doesn't have anything. Just like Jason Shim 13 years ago. You have to talk to them. You have to make an action. Open your mouth and make an action, make a goal, do the teamwork, and have a faith. Make the system, product, and sponsors work for you. It's all up to you. And all up to your decision. The decision, whatever decision you make tonight, will affect your future. Every sweat you're sweating will affect your future. Every moment, if you make a positive decision or negative decision, will affect your future. Let's make it better world by making our success together, and see you at the top. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right, my friends, thank you very much. A huge round of applause for Crown Master Jason Shim. And you know.